early year of a decade not too long before our own, the human race suddenly encountered a deadly threat to its very existence. And this terrifying enemy surfaced, as such enemies often do, in the seemingly most innocent and unlikely of places.
So, she finally decides to come to work?
Good morning, Mr. Mushnik.
What morning? It's 2 o'clock in the afternoon. Not that we had a customer. Who has customers when you run a flower shop on Skid Row?
I'm sorry.
Seymour, what is going on back there?
Very little, Mr. Mushnik.
Audrey, you better go back there and see what he's... Audrey, where'd you get that shiner?
Shiner?
Audrey, that greasy boyfriend of yours, he's beating up on you again. Look, I know it's none of my business, but I'm beginning to think he's maybe not such a nice boy.
You don't need nice boys when you live on Skid Row, Mr. Mushnik.
I got these recorded for you, Mr.
Look what you've done to the inventory!
Don't yell at Seymour, Mr. Mushnik.
Hi, Audrey. You look radiant today. Is that new eye makeup?
I'll clean it up before any of the customers get here.
Well, that ought to give you plenty of time. Look, God, what an existence I got! Misfit employees, bums on the sidewalk, business is lousy, my life is a living hell! You urchins off the stoop. It ain't bad enough I got the winos permanently decorating the storefront. I need 3 worthless ragamuffins to complete the picture.
We ain't bothering nobody, are we, Crystal?
No, we're not, Ronette.
You ought to be in school.
We're on the split shift.
Right. We went to school till the 5th grade, then we split.
So how do you intend to better yourselves?
Better ourselves.
Mister, when you from Skid Row, ain't no such thing. Alarm goes off at 7, and you start uptown. You put in your 8 hours for the powers that have always been.
Sing it, child.
Till it's 5 p.m.
Then you go.
Downtown, when your life's a joke. You go downtown, when you buy your token, you go home to Skid Row, home to Skid Row.
Yes, you go.
Downtown, the cabs don't stop. Downtown,
Where the food is soft.
downtown, where the hopheads flop in the snow. Down on Skid Row. Uptown, you cater to a million jerks. Uptown, you messengers and mailroom clerks. Eating all your lunches at the hot dog carts. The bosses take your money and they break your hearts. Uptown, you cater to a million whores. Disinfect your pretzel off your bathroom floors. Your morning's regulation afternoons are rehearsed. And 5 o'clock is even worse.
That's when you go.
Downtown, where the guys on trips. Downtown, where they rip your slips. Downtown, where relationships are no go. Down on Skid Row. Down on Skid Row. Down on Skid Row. Down on Skid Row.
Poor. All my life I've always been poor. I keep asking God what I'm for, and he tells me, gee, I'm not sure. Sweet that floor kid, oh! I started life as an orphan, a child of the streets, here on Skid Row. He took me and gave me shelter, a bed, crust of bread, and a job. Treats me like dirt, calls me a slob, which I am. So I live downtown. That's your full address. You live downtown. When your life's a mess, you live downtown. Where depression's just status quo. Down on Skid Row. Someone show me a way to get out of here. 'Cause I constantly pray I'll get out of here. Please won't somebody say I'll get out of here. Someone give me my shot or I'll rot here. Show me how and I will. I'll get out of here. I'll start climbing uphill and get out of here. Someone tell me I still can get out of here. Someone tell me that I'm stuck here. Sure would be swell to get out of here. Big gun back around and get out of here. I'm back and have to get out of here.
Look at that. 6 o'clock. You didn't sell so much as a third. I guess this is it. Don't bother coming in tomorrow.
You don't mean...
You can't mean what don't I mean? I mean, I'm closed, finished, kaput.
You can't!
Kaput, extinct. I'm closing this god and customer-forsaken place.
Mr. Mushnik, forgive me for saying so, but has it ever occurred to you that maybe what the firm needs is to move in a new direction?
What Seymour's trying to say, Mr. Mushnik, is... Well, we've talked about it, and we both agree. Seymour, why don't you run it back and bring out that strange and interesting new plant you've been working on? You see, Mr. Mushnik, some of those exotic plants Seymour's been tinkering around with are really unusual. We both think that maybe some of his strange and interesting plants, prominently displayed and advertised, would attract business.
I'm afraid it isn't feeling very well today.
Now isn't that bizarre?
At least. What kind of a weirdo plant is that, Seymour?
I don't know. It looks like some sort of fly trap, but I haven't been able to identify in any of my books. So I gave it my own name. I call it an Audrey too.
After me?
I hope you don't mind. See, sir, if you place a strange and interesting plant like this here in the window, then maybe...
Maybe what? Do you have any idea how ridiculous you sound? Just because it was a strange and interesting plant in the window, people will suddenly just show.
Excuse me, I'm not noticing that strange and interesting plant. What is it?
It's an Audrey too!
I've never seen anything like it before.
No one has.
Where did you get it?
Well, you remember that total eclipse of the sun a few weeks ago? I was walking in the wholesale garment district that day, and I passed by this place with this old Chinese man. He sometimes sells me weird and exotic cuttings, because he knows strange plants are my hobby. Well, he had nothing unusual there that day. That was back to, walk on by. But suddenly, and without warning, there was this total eclipse of the sun. It got very dark, and I heard this strange humming sound like something from another world. And when the light came back, this weird plant was just sitting there. Just stuck in, among the zinnias. I could have sworn it hadn't been there before, but the old Chinese man sold it to me anyway. For $1.95.
Well, it's an unusual story and a fascinating plant. Oh, I may as well take $50 worth of roses while I'm here.
$50?
$50?
Yes, sir, by the way, sir.
Can you break 100?
100. No, I'm afraid the register is closed for the day.
Well, then I'll just have to take twice as many, won't I?
Twice as many?
Twice as many?
$100 worth? Yes, sir, right away, sir. Audrey, my darling, kindly fetch this gentleman $100 worth of our very finest red American Beauty roses.
Thank you very much. Yes, sir, that is one strange and interesting plant.
Don't just stand there! Quick! Put that plant, what do you call it? Audrey 2! Put that Audrey 2 in the window where the passers-by can see! My God, I never would have believed it! My children, I'm taking us all to dinner!
Oh, I'd love to, Mr. Mushnik, but I have a date.
With that Seymour Goodnick? I'm telling you, Audrey, you don't need a date with him, you need major medical. You're a good, clean kind of boy.
He's a professional.
What kind of professional drives a motorcycle and wears a black leather jacket?
He's a rebel, Mr. Mushnik, but he makes good money. And besides, he's the only fella I've got. In
still going to dinner?
You're not going anywhere, Krellborn. You're staying here and taking care of this sick plant. How come it's fainting all the time?
I told you, it's been giving me trouble. It just wilts like this. The Audrey 2 is not a healthy girl.
Strictly between us, neither is the Audrey 1.
If only I knew what breed it is, what genus, but it's nowhere in the books.
Well, my advice to you is you better figure it out and fast. Look what this exotic little beauty did for business.
I know.
So what, Seymour? Nurse that plant back to health. I'm counting on you.
I know.
You do?
I do.
So fix. Good night.
Oh, Twoey. I don't know what else to do for you. Mr. Mushnik and Audrey, they just met you, but I've been going through this with you for weeks. Grow and wilt, spurt and fluff. Are you sickly little plant, or you just plain stubborn? What is it you want? What is it you need? I've given you sunshine. I've given you dirt. You've given me nothing but heartache and hurt. I'm begging you sweetly. I'm down on my knees. Oh, please grow for me. I've given you plant food and water to sip. I've given you potash. You've given me zip. Oh God, how I missed you. Oh God, how you tease. Now please grow for me. I've given you southern exposure to get you to thrive. I've pinched you back hard like I'm supposed to. You're barely alive. I tried you at levels of moisture from desert to mud. And I've given you grow lights and mineral supplements. What do you want from me, blood? Damn roses, damn thorns. Clumsy me. Hey, Twoey, look what I did. Hey, you opened up. What made you do that? I think I know what made you do that. Well, I guess a few drops won't hurt. As long as you don't make a habit out of it or anything. I've given you sunlight. I've given you rain. Looks like you're not happy unless I open a vein. I'll give you a few drops if that'll appease. Now please, oh, please, grow for me.
It couldn't be happening. All of this sudden success coming out of the blue. I put a sign up right in the front window, an advertisement right in the front window. Stop in and see the amazing new plant Audrey 2. And the really remarkable thing is that people, they do. Seymour, the twerp of the klutz, finally did something right. Audrey 2 drives them nuts. What a blessing this wonderful plant should exist, and should rake in the butt to me hand over fist.
Well, how'd I do?
Oh, you was great, Seymour! You sounded sexier than the Wolfman.
But you forgot to mention the address of the shop. How many times have
Sorry,
I
I was
called?
nervous. Hey, where's Audrey? She said she'd be here.
Forget about Audrey. I have 3 more radio interviews lined up for tomorrow, and the Skid Row Herald Examiner wants a picture.
If I had a mother, she'd be so happy.
You're an overnight sensation, Seymour. Who'd have believed it? One day he pushed a broom, nothing in his news but gloom and doom. Then he lit a fuse and give him room. Stand aside and watch that mother blow. Explosion, bang, kerboom. Don't it go to show you never know? Seymour was in a funk. He was number 0. Who'd have thunk? He'd become a hero, just a punk. He was a forgotten so-and-so. And one day,
Crash bunk.
don't it go to show you never know? Sit down, Seymour. Chiffon won't sing for you. Hey, the world used to screw him. Big wham pow, now they interview him. And they clamor to put his remarks on the air. All the world used to hate him. Now they appreciate him. And all because of that strange little plant over there. Observe him, here's a chap. Everything is lacking in his lap.
I just cut my hand and in a snap, something out of Edgar Allan Poe has happened.
Sam Kazam,
Don't it go to show you never know? One day, swinging past, feeling so rejected, lightning flash. He'll get resurrected, make a splash. Now you're at the big rubbish more.
and when the thunder crash, bang, kerboom, Sam Kazam, Sam Kazoo, Zowie, Zowie, holy cowie, Orin, Orin, Orin,
Wow, wow, look out below. Don't it go to show you never know? I gotta go.
Well, look who's here.
Hi, Crystal. Hi, Ronette. Hi, Chiffon. Am I late? Did I miss it?
Sure are.
And sure did. Seymour's first radio broadcast. I wanted to cheer him on. I tried to be on time, but
Don't tell me. You got tied up.
no, just handcuffed a little.
Girl, I don't know who this mess is you hanging out with, but he is hazardous to your health.
That's for sure. But I can't leave him.
And why not?
He'd get angry. And if he does this to me when he likes me, imagine what he'd do if he ever got mad.
So, dump the chump, get another guy, and let him protect you. And we got one all picked out. A little botanical genius. And she ain't talking about George Washington Carver.
Seymour?
Bingo!
Oh, we're just friends. I could never be Seymour's girl. I got a past.
And who amongst us has not?
I don't deserve a sweet, considerate, suddenly successful guy like Seymour.
This child suffers from low self-image. You have a point. She has a problem.
I know Seymour's the greatest, but I'm dating a semi-sadist. So I got a black eye and my aunt in a cast. Still Oh, no! It's just a daydream of mine. A little development I dream of, just off the interstate. Not fancy like Levittown. Just a little street in a little suburb, far, far from urban Skid Row. The sweetest, greenest place where everybody has the same little lawn out front and the same little flagstone patio out back. And all the houses are so neat and pretty, 'cause they all look just alike. Oh, I dream about it all the time. Just me and the toaster and a sweet little guy. Like Seymour. A matchbox of our own. A fence of real chain link. A grid out on the patio. Disposal in the sink. A washer and a dryer. And an ironing machine. In a tract house that we share. Somewhere that's green. He rakes and trims the grass. He loves to mow and weed. I cook like Betty Crocker, and I look like Donna Reed. There's plastic on the furniture to keep it neat and clean. In the pine sauce scented air, somewhere that's green. Between our frozen dinner and our bedtime, 9:15, we snuggle watching Lucy on a big, enormous 12-inch screen. I'm his December bride. His father, he knows best. Our kids watch Howdy Doody as the sun sets in the west. A picture out of Better Homes and Gardens magazine. Far from Skid Row, I dream we'll go somewhere that's
We're close for renovation, we're spiffing up and grooming, 'cause customers are flocking and business has been booming. We need refrigeration in our new improved display, so we're closed for renovation today. Hey, Ronette!
Yes, indeed, this is the shop you heard about on Channel 5 News. Yes, the Audrey 2 is on display exclusively here.
We're closed for decoration, 'cause fortune has been smiling, so now we're due for painting, new plumbing and retiling. We'll make a ship showcase of our little shop, and then tomorrow we'll be open again.
Aren't you finished yet?
I'm doing my best, but all these band-aids make it kind of hard.
You've been getting hurt so much lately.
I know. Seems like every time I pick up a pruning shears, I slip. Renovation, first swabbing down and brewing, 'cause business has been thriving since Audrey 2's been blooming. The phones have now stopped ringing with the customers who say, another bunch of peonies,
Another dozen daisies, please.
geraniums and anemones.
home deliveries, unpaid bills and COEs. Where comes the renovation?
Seymour, did you send out an order for Mrs. Shiver?
Mrs. Shiver?
Mrs. Shiva.
Mrs. Shiver, I forgot. How could you forget an order like that? The Shivers are a very important funereal account. A big, enormous family, and they're dropping off like flies. I'm telling you, Krellborn, if we lose their business over this, you are finished.
You know, sometimes I think Mr. Mushnik's a little too hard on you.
Oh, I don't mind. After all, I owe him everything. He took me out of the Skid Row home for boys when I was just a little tyke. Gave me a warm place to sleep, under the counter. Nice things to eat like meatloaf and water. Floors to sweep, toilets to clean, and every other Sunday off.
You know, I think maybe you ought to raise your expectations, Seymour. Now that we're getting successful, I mean. Why don't you start with some new clothes? No offense. But what with all the interviews and photo sessions, a big important experimental botanist has to look the part.
I'm a very bad shopper, Audrey. I don't have style in class like you.
Well, I could help you pick things out.
You could?
Sure.
You'd go shopping with me?
Sure.
You'd be seen with me in a public place like a department store?
Sure.
Tonight?
I can't tonight, I have a date. I would like to go with you another time.
Sure. I'll pencil you in.
I bet you have a lot of dates now, huh?
Oh, well, not dates exactly, but a lot of garden clubs have been calling, asking me to give lectures.
Gee!
Imagine me giving lectures. I never even finished grade school.
That doesn't matter. You have life experience.
Some experience. I don't even know what it's like to fly in an airplane.
Me neither.
Or eat a fancy dinner at Howard Johnson's.
Me neither.
Or ride a motorcycle.
Oh, it's no big deal. Besides, it's dangerous.
It is?
Extremely dangerous. Gee, I better go fix my face. My date will be here any minute.
Excuse me, ladies. Which way to 1313 Skid Row?
That information will cost you $1.
Hey, no problem, huh? There you go.
It's right over there. But if you're like the thousands of others flocking down to see the Audrey too, you better come back tomorrow, man. This shop is closed today. Ooh, took his dollar.
I'm not here to buy posies, girls. I'm here to pick up my date.
Your date? You ain't by any chance talking about a girl with a black eye and several other medical problems.
As a matter of fact.
Oh,
Ladies, please, I'm friendly. Truce. Patch him. Hey, you want some nitrous oxide?
Why don't you get lost, Vitalis brains? Last thing Audrey needs is more of your kind.
My kind is a very nice kind, ladies. I'm not a monster.
What else would you call it?
I would call it... I would call it an occupational hazard.
Say what?
You see, girls, my line of work requires a certain fascination with human pain and suffering. This stuff is great. Allow me to explain. When I was younger, just a bad little kid, my mama noticed funny things I did. Like shooting puppies with a BB gun. I'd poison guppies, and when I was done, I'd find a pussycat and bash in its head. That's when my mama said,
What did she say?
she said, my boy, I think someday you'll find a way to make your natural tendencies pay. You'll be a dentist. You'll have a talent for causing this pain. Son, be a dentist. We'll take you to be in the land.
If Seymour left me, why then I'd be right back where I started, which was broken, starving.
Sweet and good and beautiful as she is, she deserves a prince, not a sadistic creep like him.
Close to bankrupt.
What a louse!
He set me fuddled and bereft. That's what I'd be if Seymour left.
He's a disgrace to the dental profession.
Seymour!
Sir?
Seymour! How would you like to be my son? How would you like to be my own adopted boy? I never liked him much before, but count the cash that's in the drawer. I got no choice, I must do more. Say yes!
What for?
Seymour, I want to be your dad. See you climbing up my family tree. I used to think you left the stage, but now I see that you're a man, so I'm proposing to be my son. Mushnik and Son. Sounds great. 3 words with the ring of fate. So say you'll incorporate with me. A glorious dream come true. Mushnik and this boy chick, you. What business will do for FTE? But it Seymour be my son. Just say the word, I'll get my lawyer on the phone.
Now, Mr. Mushnik, Mushnik, don't be rash. You always said that I was trash.
Oh, I was joking.
I'm joking.
Excuse the physical expression of my pride, of the sweet paternal Michigans I've held pent up inside. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah.
Gee.
So?
Well,
You? Go ahead and say it, Seymour. Tell me that you will.
gee, I'd really like to, but...
I'll hold my breath until...
Okay, you win, I'll be your son!
Hooray, I win, I'll be my son!
Nothing was that I touched, I really am. And when you reach age 83, I'll let you come moving with me.
You swear?
I promise.
What a son!
Trouble, sickness, and health will share the planet, share the wealth.
My loyal
Call me son.
son!
Son!
Mushnik
Son! That's that. Officially I'm your right. Consider the matter closed and done. Now to the world, let's stick. I'll see over to the stick. Through thin and through thick. Hey! Through stumpy and slick. So come kiss me quick.
Please don't make me sick.
Mushnik! And so.
His son. I'm his son. Sudden changes surround me. Lady Luck came and found me. Thanks a million for making the magic you do. Thanks to you, sweet Petunia. Mushnik's taken a junior. Someday when I own this whole shop, I'll remember I owe it to you. Oh, Twoey, who cares if I've been a little on the anemic side these past few weeks? So what if I've had a few dizzy spells, a little lightheadedness? It's been worth it, old pal. Look, I'm gonna run down to Schmendrick's and get something to eat. I'll see you later. Oh boy, here we go again. Look, Twoey, I haven't got much left. Just let me heal a few more days, okay? Then we'll start on the left hand again.
Feed me!
I beg your pardon.
Feed me!
Twoey, you talked. You opened up your trap, your thing, you said.
Feed me, Crowborn, feed me now.
I can't.
I'm starving.
Oh boy. Well, maybe I can squeeze a little out of this one.
I need some food. More!
But there isn't any more. What do you want me to do, slit my wrists? I better run down to the corner and get you some nice chopped sirloin.
Must be blood.
Twoey, that's disgusting.
Must be fresh.
I don't want to hear this.
Feed me.
Does it have to be human?
Feed me.
Does it have to be mine?
Feed me.
Where am I supposed to get it?
Feed me, Seymour. Feed me all night long. That's right, boy. You can do it. Feed me, Seymour. Feed me all night long. 'Cause if you feed me, Seymour, I can grow up big and strong.
You eat blood, Audrey, too? Let's face it, how am I supposed to keep on feeding you? Kill people?
I'll make it worth your while.
What?
You think this is all a coincidence, baby? The sudden success around here? Your adoption papers?
Look, you're a plant, an inanimate object.
Is this looking animate to you, punk? If I can talk and I can move, who's to say I can't do anything I want?
Like what?
Like deliver, pal. Like see you get everything your secret greasy heart desires. Would you like the Cadillac car? Or a cash shot on jackpot? How about a date with hell of money? You're gonna get it. How'd you like to be a big wheel? Dining out for every meal. I'm the plant you can make it all real. You're gonna get it. I'm your genie. I'm your friend. I'm your willing slave. Take a chance. Just feed me in. You know the kind of eats, the kind of red hot treats, the kind of sticky licky sweets I Come on, Seymour, don't be a putz. Trust me, your life will shut around me. Touch. Sure, I don't let you live. What am I going to get it?
I don't know. I don't know. That's so many strong reservations. Should I go and avoid mutilations?
You didn't have nothing till you met me. Come on, kid. What'll it be? Money? Girls? One particular girl? How about that Audrey? Think it over. There must be someone you can 86 real quiet like and get me some lunch. Acting like no room at all. It's wrapped and down and cut and glitch. A lot of looking at me and I'm saying you'll get it.
She had like a Harley machine, tooling around like I was James Dean, making all the guys on the corner agree.
Good, I gotta justify. Take a lot of folks deserve to
That's not a very nice thing to say.
But it's true, isn't it?
No, I don't know anyone who deserves to be chopped up and fed to a hungry plant.
Sure you do.
Stupid bullet clutch, what a freaking scatterbrain!
I'm sorry, Doctor. I'm sorry, Doctor.
Now get the hell in there and pick up your goddamn sweater, you dizzy cow!
Yes, Doctor. Right away, Doctor. Seymour, I left my sweater here before.
Come on, move it, you little slut! How do you like that stupid dame? Forget some friggin' sweater. The rest of your stupid head went screwed on! Move it!
If you are rational, isn't that hard to see? Stop and think it over, pal. The guy sure looks like black food to me. The guy sure looks like black food to me. The guy sure looks like black food to me.
Bella have an appointment.
We met yesterday, Seymour Krellborn.
Of course, the guy with the plan.
Right.
And the Band-Aid.
Right.
And the gun.
Right.
So why are you pointing a gun at me, Seymour? Hey, are you a little bit nervous about seeing a dentist?
No, I'm not nervous.
It's only gonna hurt a little.
No, you don't understand. I don't want my teeth
Oh,
examined.
of course you want your teeth examined. Say ah.
No.
Say ah. Oh, your mouth is a mess, kid. You've got cavities, you've got plaque, you're impacted, you're abscessed.
I am.
You need a complete oral examination. And we'll start with that wisdom tooth.
No!
We'll just rip the little bugger out of there. What do you say?
I gotta go.
There's always time for dental hygiene, Seymour. Have you ever seen the results of a neglected mouth? Look, Seymour. This could happen to you! It could, unless I take immediate action. Let's get started.
Wait. Aren't you gonna give me Novocaine?
What for? It dulls the senses.
But it'll hurt.
Only till you pass out.
What's that?
That's the drill, Seymour.
It's rusty.
It's an antique. Don't make instruments like this anymore. Sturdy, heavy, dull. Oh, this is gonna be a challenge. This is gonna be a pleasure. I'm gonna want some gas for this one.
Gas?
Nitrous oxide.
Oh, thank God. I thought you weren't gonna use any.
Oh, the gas isn't for you, Seymour, it's for me. I want to really enjoy this, and I find that a little giggle gas before we begin increases my pleasure enormously. In fact, I'm gonna use my special gas mask. Just relax, Seymour. I'll be with you in a moment.
No, do it now. While he's gassing himself to a palpable stupor, the timing's ideal and the moment is super to ready and fire and blow the sick bastard away. No, do it now. Just a flicker of pressure right here on the trigger, and Audrey won't have to put up with that pig for another day. Now for the girl, now for the plant, now yes I will. But I can't.
Oh boy, Seymour, I am flying now. The things we're gonna do to your mouth. Oh, I guess I've had about enough of this stuff. I'll just take the mask off now and... Hey, Seymour, guess what?
What?
It's stuck.
What?
The mask, it's stuck. I can't get it off. Jesus Christ, I could asphyxiate in here. Hey, Seymour, give me a hand, will ya?
Well,
Well? He says, well? Seymour, I don't think you understand. Don't be fooled if I should giggle like a sappy, happy dope. It's just the gas. It's got me high. But don't let that fact deceive you. Any moment I could die. No, I giggle and I chortle. Bear in mind I'm not immortal. Why this whole thing strikes me funny, I don't know. Cause it really is a rotten way to go.
what we have here is an ethical dilemma. Unless I help him get the mask with, he doesn't have a prayer. True, the gun was never fired, but the way events transpired, I can finish him with simple as a fair. What we have here is a tricky moral problem. Do I help him with the mask or let him go for lack of air? Couldn't shoot him when I tried, but the fates are on my side. I got off the guy by staying in the chair.
Don't be
cold if I should chuckle like hyenas in a zoo. It's just the gas. It turns me on. But don't let my mirth deceive you. Any moment I'll be gone. All my vital signs are failing, cause the oxide I'm inhaling makes it difficult as hell to catch my breath. Are you done? Oh, hard of hearing? Oh, relief, my end is nearing. Are you satisfied? I've left myself to death.